Hi there, it's Beth with the What Matters Warren interview here. Hello. I am here at Cloud Street at my office, which is going to be a studio set. I'm so excited to report. I'm here with the co-creators of Mount Hideaway. I'm sure a lot of you have heard the buzz about this amazing program that these guys are putting together. So tell us a little bit about it, who you are, and how we can get involved in the community.
So Mount Hideaway Mysteries is a family-friendly murder mystery TV show filmed here in Virginia. And just one part of our vision, there are two parts, but one part of our vision is really to use the local community, so local talent and just locations. And we have really, really loved getting involved in Front Royal and just being able to film at the different places here. And that's just a major part of our vision of the show, is to get people on screen that know each other and that are from this community. So that's a huge part of us. And Brett, do you want to, what is the second part of our vision and everything as well? I know I just started it.
Sure. Well, also, we had originally shot our pilot episode about a year ago, and we had used some locations here.
And I want to interrupt you for just a moment, because there have been some amazing hits. Like, this isn't just something you guys are thinking, oh, let's do this. It's on Amazon, and there are people watching.
Yes.
Right. We've had over 100,000 streams of the original pilot episode.
That's awesome.
And basically, we shot the pilot episode a little over a year ago, and again, we used some wonderful locations here in Front Royal and other places in Winchester, the northern Shenandoah Valley. And we love shooting out here because they're just neat locations. Right. And also the people are just so easy to work with. And, and plus, I'm originally from Stephen City. I'm pretty much a local, and I've still got a lot of old friends here in the area, and we know the area. So it just makes it great to film here. And a lot of times as media professionals and actors, we're now more based in the Fairfax and Loudoun County area. But, once in a while, Hollywood comes into town and they bring all of their people and their crew and their actors and really talented local people that are studying the craft of film and acting and things. You can be an extra, or you don't really get to do something meaningful. And now with outlets like Amazon and Netflix and all of the online viewing distribution options, we decided that we wanted to make a to almost take like a community theater model, but turn it but take that to tell the stories that come from a local community and then take it across the world. Take it across the world, which you can do now.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so that's basically what we're doing. And we chose the murder mystery format because, number one, it's fun. Right. People just love the murder mystery format. But also, in a murder mystery, in every episode, there's a different murder, there are different witnesses. And so as we do different episodes, it gives lots of opportunity for local actors and local crew and really neat local locations that we can visit. And it shows off the beauty of our home to the whole world. And it also gives people here that are talented and hardworking the opportunity to do something that's really meaningful and that's really going to go somewhere.
Right.
So that's kind of what we're doing.
That's great. That's great. So you say that you need people, you need perhaps extras. Yes. You also need some crew. So tell us a little bit what you're looking for.
Well, we are looking for locations, and when we say locations, we mean really anything. You could be an interesting location. It could just be your house. That's a really beautiful location. We've got some really
ugly locations.
You really are looking for something
anything really
run down. Right?
Yes.
So
abandoned warehouses. We're actually right now really looking for kind of an abandoned looking house that, a house that looks like it might be about to be torn down, or at least has been vacant for a while. And we won't go too much into the plot of that, but the fact that the house is kind of run down figures into the murder mystery of the first episode. But we're looking for that. But almost any place that looks interesting. We've seen barns and factories and even, fields and wooded paths.
Well, and beautiful boutiques and
businesses.
Bakeries. And it's been amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk a little bit about that, too, about advertising opportunities.
Exactly.
Right.
So what we are also able to do, because of the format and the way that we're designing the show, is, again, in a murder mystery, somebody gets killed and then the investigator goes around asking people questions. And a lot of times you're asking, you're going to someone's place of work or maybe a spooky hideout or someplace like that. So one of the other neat things that we're able to do is to feature some of the local businesses. And especially here in downtown Front Royal, there are a lot of just wonderful, locally owned, independent, just bakeries and the computer repair shop that we've been hanging out at, and just really neat, places that have neat buildings and they have personality. And as we do that, obviously we can bring a little bit of advertising to those businesses, and we're not only featuring them in the show, but also as we're marketing the show on social media, doing things like this, we can,
product placement
and product placement,
right?
sure. Yeah, if there's a car dealer out there that would like to give us a pickup truck,
we're your people.
That would totally work. We can.
We're looking for Jeeps. No.
Yeah, just about anything would be great. But yes, we can definitely feature product placement.
That's exciting.
And it's
a really neat opportunity. So, folks watching, I'm sure you're thinking of people or businesses or people that would want to get on. Share this video and ask people to spread the word about
Well, and then just the directions of how to do that. So our website, mounthideaway.com, actually has a contact form on it. And to keep us all organized so I don't lose anybody's name or anybody's information, you actually just fill out the form there. It'll come straight to me, and I will reach out to you whenever we're filming. And that's the other thing, too, is you might have an amazing location that we can't quite fit into episode 1 and 2, but we are planning on doing episodes 3 and 4 and possibly 5 and 6 as well this year. And so there's going to be so many opportunities for you guys. So as soon as you get into the database, we have your information, and we will definitely reach out when the time comes.
Well, you had mentioned that you don't